Hi friends, Lila Gonzalez here. I'm the author of The Reinvented Woman and founder of lilagonzalez.com, and I am excited to be here. I'm excited to share a little bit about a training I just got off of with my business coaching program clients. Um, and what I did is I gave a bonus training today, and I'm going to actually wait a couple minutes before I start talking just to see if anybody else hops on and if I can say hello, because it's always super fun to talk to somebody when you know who's there. And if not, I'll just continue to chat. But if you're watching this on the replay, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being willing to click on something that says sex magic for manifestation, a professor approach. What? Uh, thanks for that. So the reason I'm going to go ahead and just get started. The reason I call it a professor approach is because professors tend to like systems. They tend to like uh, tables and charts and ways to basically take a lot of information and hone it down into an idea, or hone it down into a concept, or hone it into an action or a result or an outcome, or some sort of way to whittle down a bunch of information and make it more palatable, even though it may not seem like the professors you had in college made information easy to digest, but that's what they're doing. They really are. They're taking a whole ton of information and whittling it down so that you can understand it. And so what I did today in the business coaching program, the B3 Accelerator program, was I did a bonus training based upon interest that was shown on the intersection of energy of sex and money, transmuting sexual energy to manifest more in your life. And the reason it basically came from this book, Think and Grow Rich, and by Napoleon Hill. And this book has been said to make more millionaires than any other book. It was written in 1937. If you get the book, just know that it was written in 1937, so it's written for men, by a man, and it's written to men. And so if it feels a little misogynistic, that's okay. Just notice that. And if you can get past that, and if not, that's okay. It may not be the best book for you. But if you can get past that and still listen to the messages and hear what they're saying and maybe implement some, even if one or two things out of this book would totally change your life. And what so the point of why I'm here today is that I just did this training because I realized there's this chapter in the book, The Mystery of Sex Transmutation, and it's not really taught. A lot of people say they've read this book, but they really don't know about this chapter, and it's not really talked about a lot. You know, it's not like you're reading a bunch of business books with talking about sex. So we're just going to talk about it from an energetic standpoint. Like, what does it even mean? And the reason I say a professor approach, because I just got off the call and I just made this a few notes that I just did an hour training, and about an hour or so, a little over maybe, with questions and answers, and this is the really whittled down version. So here we go. And basically a lot of this is based off on different resources, but the premise, it all started from this. It started from Think and Grow Rich, the transmutation of sexual energy. It's a mystery. We're going to solve the mystery. So here we go. First, sex. Does that word make you feel weird? Just notice. Where does it make you feel weird in your body? Your head? Your groins? Your belly? Your heart? Just notice the word sex. It's really highly emotional. For three things: reproduction. We got to have babies. If humans want to stay alive, they have sex to have more humans. Health. It's very therapeutic. If you're not feeling well, the chemicals that can be produced in your body from sex can be really healthy, therapeutic. Number three, that's what we're going to talk about today. Transform into a genius. Transform your energy, basically. And I say genius I'm using that word from Napoleon Hill. It's not my word. So genius, if that doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Just notice if genius, if you don't want to become a genius, this might not be, or even feel into what it would be like to be a genius. This video might not be for you. But if you are, if you're interested, like, how in the world can I transform sexual energy to become a genius? Here we go. Little tutorial. Genius, sixth sense. What does that mean? A lot of inventors, a lot of people that come up with new ideas, even entrepreneurs, or I know Elon Musk is one of those people thinking about all sorts of stuff about space, and and so what oftentimes genius is, what people consider genius, they're doing is this. They're stimulating their mind. How? Creative imagination. So as a grown-up, you may not have imagined a whole lot lately, but it's time. It's time to do some more imagination to get what you really want in life. So stimulate your mind with your creative imagination. Start to think, what do I want? What would that feel like? Pause, listen. So I say stimulate, listen, act. Woo! The act part is a key. You have to take action. But you usually act after you've listened. And when you listen, you're actually listening to the universal, or what Napoleon Hill calls the infinite intelligence. And I like to put the stars around it because it's light. It's something beyond. It's something that's weaving us all together. There's a spark inside of you that comes in the shower. Right? That spark inside of you comes after you had a really good workout. I've got a client who's a punching bag, and then afterwards, new ideas rush in. So stimulate your mind with your creative imagination and tap into universal intelligence. Listen to what is said. Listen to your sixth sense. Listen to your intuition, and then act upon it. I'm a woman of action, I always say, and listening to the action, surrender, action, surrender. Surrender means listen, pause, tap in, listen, act upon what you hear. Sex, magic for manifestation. So this is the last part of, hello, I have a joiner. We're talking about sex. I hope it's okay with you. Yeah, so I don't know who it is, but hello. Hello, and if any of you like any of this, give me some likes, give me some shares. It boosts the video on Facebook and just gets more people to be able to see it and learn from it. So it's up to you if you want to, but if I had some likes and shares or some likes and hearts to give to you, I would, and I don't know if there's a way. I keep wondering. But, okay, so the last part, here's the deal. This is basically, there's more to it. There's way more to it. There's a whole chapter in the book. But this is the takeaway. This is a short and sweet little visual takeaway. Sex, what we can use it for, energy. You can move your energy. You can tap into the creative imagination. We're going to talk a little bit about an exercise, sex magic for manifestation. Basically, you'll see here 7 spirals. And that's associated with the 7 energy centers within your body, the main energy centers that run up and down your spine. And I didn't put them on here. You can Google even chakra or chakra. I don't know how you say it the right way. Somebody will tell me I say it wrong. That's okay. But the 7 energy centers along your spine, from the base of your pelvis, your tailbone, all the way to the back of your or the top of your head, excuse me. And so what you do is you spend 2 minutes on each one: your base, your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, back of your head, the top of your head. So it's breathing. You breathe. That's the whole thing. Breath is inspiration. Inspire. Breathe in spirit. You tap in to the even creative, universal, infinite intelligence. That sixth sense. That's something that's beyond. That thing that weaves us all together. That place which new ideas spur from. You tap into that by using your breath. So this is a person. This is your breath running up your spine. 2 minutes each, okay, in each area. And before you do this, you set an intention. What do you want? What do you want to desire? If you feel weird about desiring something, ask yourself why. Do you think you're worthy of your desires? I think you're worthy of your desires. You are. You deserve your desires. Alignment. You deserve your desires if they're aligned with the highest. That's what I would say. I'm not the one to decide that, but align, meaning how is this aligned with your vision? Your intention is to make more money. How is that aligned with your intention? If I make more money, I help more people. How is that aligned with your intention? If I make more money and I help more people, it's better for the good of all, maybe. It's up to you. You need to figure out what's in alignment for you. I'm just giving you some ideas. But you set an intention. What do you intend? What do you desire? What do you want? What do you feel worthy of? What's believable? Make it believable. Don't make it all out there. And also, one thing to remember: don't want something for somebody else to change. Don't intend for the will of somebody else to be shifted. So that would be not quite in alignment with the highest good or higher vibration vision. Move the energy. That's the breathing. The 2 minutes each here. Move the energy and then feel. So this isn't like, I'm not going to say, do this and then you're going to manifest something. I don't know if it's going to work for you or not. It just depends. It's worked for me in terms of, I'll be honest, I haven't done a lot of this. I'm teaching you and I haven't done a ton, but I've done a little and I've seen results. And that's all that matters. And also tons of other people seeing results. I mean, I hear about people like manifesting houses. Like they really want a house. So what do? You set an intention, an alignment, you move the energy. And when you're doing this, you really need to feel. Manifestation is about the way you feel. It's not about what you want and you just say it and then it happens, about like really feeling into it. And for me, some things will happen in a couple days. Some things will happen in a year. It might take that long. So you start the process now, if it's appropriate for you and where you are in your life. But you start the process now and start getting closer and closer and closer to that vibration until, boom, you have the thing you want. Okay? So I hope this was helpful. I hope this little, I call it the professor approach. I love this thing. I write on it quite often. A friend gave me, Laura Pincencio gave this to me. And I've been able to use it for all sorts of stuff. And here I'm sharing it with you. So hopefully this was fun. Oh, one part I forgot. This is so important. Love. Love, love, love. Love will lift your vibration. There's a little equation here. Love, and this it's not just from me. I mean, this is coming from research that I've done, and also from research that Napoleon Hill's done. It's massive amounts of research. Love plus romance. Don't get all caught up in that crazy romance, like everything's got to be romantic all the time. You're just people, normal people. Romance in the sense of like, not all the time you got to be romantic, but combining it, and even in a moment can help. So love plus romance plus some sex, meaning energy. There's sex for different things. Remember, reproduction, feeling good, health, pleasure. You don't want to get all like forgetting about your pleasure. Pleasure's good. Sex for pleasure is great. You can see it. You reproduce. You have good health benefits. But also, if you want to achieve more, if you want to have more results, if you want to manifest more, try this out, where you use it to transform yourself into a genius. Meaning you tap into the infinite potential. Whether you consider yourself a genius or not, that's up to you. But I think you're all genius. Genii. I think the plural, genii. You're all genius. You can tap into this. So love, this is the most important. Love, 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 plus romance plus sex equals genius. And then I say potential. Genius, potential. So basically sexual energy. Not just sex. There's any sex, but sexual energy. Moving it, tapping in, setting intention, and with the highest alignment. And then see what happens. So if you love this video, like it, share it, give me hearts, all that kind of fun stuff. And then also let me know. I would really love to see. I know there's a couple people on here now. Hello, welcome. If you've used this before, or if you know anybody who has, or if you plan to, or if you do, and then something comes to you, I would love to hear stories. I'm writing a book, and this is research for me too. This is a topic I'll share with you real quick before I hop off here. I was just at the Denver Small Business Expo 2017, and I met this woman from Austin, Texas. She's a speaker, she's an author, and she travels around the United States speaking, and we had a conversation about this chapter in this book. And she says she speaks to it sometimes, and nobody knows about it, hardly. It's just not a topic that's talked about a lot. So what that means is that there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of opportunity. So if it's something that you want to play with, like I said, in the training today, I said it takes a lot of willpower. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody to pause and listen. Not everybody's ready to integrate manifestation into their sexual experiences, and that's okay. You may not be there. You can do it by yourself. You can do it with others. But it's just about moving energy and visualizing, feeling, really tapping into the energy. I know I've said energy a million times, but that's really what it is, because you're an energetic being, and all your energy comes together and meets certain things throughout the lifetime, and you can have a little bit more control over it. That's the idea here. So yeah, it was neat talking to another author and speaker today. She actually helps female entrepreneurs, which was neat, and she said that, same thing, there's not a lot of people who know about this, but there's so much potential. So it's neat connecting with those people and connecting with you. I love you dearly, and I hope this is helpful. And if you practice, let me know. A lot of you, I know, have private messaged me about some of this, which is totally cool. I know this is a subject you may not want to share with others. So private message me. We can have a conversation about it too. It's just a fascinating topic, and it'll be really neat to see where things go for you. Okay. Blessings. Send you all blessings. Love you. Happy Thursday. Namaste.